suffrage to blacks in the District of Columbia was passed over President Andrew Johnson's veto. Today in 1897, that's on January 8th, today in 1897, the name of Nigeria appeared in print for the first time. It was the title of an article written by Miss Flora Shaw, who later became the wife of Lord Lugard, and of course, the great builder of Nigeria and one of the greatest of all British colonial administrators, allegedly. Today in 1912, the African National Congress was founded under the name South African Native Council Congress, SANNC. Yes, the African National Congress was founded today in 1912, but it was called the South African Native National Congress. Today in 1999, Rohan Marley, son of Bob Marley and common law husband of Lauryn Hill, was pulled from a burning car by a New York police. Yes, by New York police, I beg your pardon. Rohan was waiting for Lauren to leave a recording studio and fell asleep in the car when an electrical malfunction started the fire and prevented him from opening automatic windows and door locks. Police broke a window and pulled him from the vehicle. Rowan was treated at a hospital for smoke inhalation and released. And today, in 2010, gunmen from an offshoot of the Front of the Liberation of the Enclave of Cabinda attacked a bus carrying the Togo national football team on its way to the 2010 Africa Cup of Nations, killing 3 people and injuring 9 others. And we remember that on the day, their playmaker, Adebayo, said he was not going to play with the team again. And today, my brother, my sister, in the African history class, I'm taking you all the way to the Maasai people and, of course, some other ethnic groups around Africa and beyond. And we are going to be talking about polygamy negotiations. Polygamy amongst the Masai. My brother, my sister, in a lot of African societies, polygamy is a very important subject. Africans are naturally polygamous. In other words, men marry a number of women. In fact, polygamy is not a new thing. In the Bible, King Solomon was polygamous. David was polygamous, and many other such people. Now, polygamy negotiations are a traditional practice in various African tribes where a man negotiates the terms of marrying multiple wives. This practice is particularly common in communities such as the Maasai, the Zulu, and other tribes in East and Southern Africa. Even in Ghana, amongst the Dagombes, they say that if a man is married to one woman, in fact, traditionally, he is still considered single. He's a bachelor. Amongst the Dagombes, there is a saying that when a man is married to one woman, he should still consider himself a bachelor. And amongst the accounts, this might sound a little hard to say. They also say one woman kills a man's langa-langa. True? They have a very wild way of saying it, which I can't say on radio. But in totality, What it means is that one woman to a man can kill your manhood. So you need several women. These are all sayings embedded with polygamy undertones. Now, the negotiation process typically involves the groom and his family engaging in discussions with the bride's family to agree on the terms of the marriage, including the dowry, that's the bride price, and the roles each wife would have in the household. These negotiations can be complex, taking into account the status of the families, the wealth of the groom, and the cultural customs. Among the Maasai, the man must possess a number of cows. He must be seen to be very hardworking and brave. These are non-negotiable. Before a man can have multiple wives amongst the Maasai, he must possess a number of cows. Most of the time, 100 and beyond, to be sure that the women will never go hungry. The Maasai feed on the milk of the cow a lot. It's a delicacy amongst the Maasais. Number two, before you even marry a woman, you must be seen to be bold. You will be whipped. And if you cry, you are not deserving of a woman. You must jump over bulls in some cultures. Amongst the Maasais, you have to be brave. You have to prove that you at least have ever fought a lion and won, or some wild animal, that you have cows. Thirdly, having proven your worth as a brave man, wealthy person, you must also possess homes for each wife that you want to marry. Amongst the Maasais, you can marry as many as you can. But there's something interesting here. Before you marry another woman, your first wife should have been able to give birth. Because amongst the Maasais, it's all about childbirth. If your first wife cannot have a child, forget it. You are not permitted to have another woman. For what? It means your thing is not strong enough. Your thing does not work. So, amongst the Maasais, you must prove that yes, you are powerful and strong. And all the women behave like sisters. In fact, a woman can even go out and woo her friend for a Maasai man for marriage. And they see it as friendly. Oh, come and live with me in the same house. Let us continue having fun. The only way you can join me in my house is when you marry my husband. My husband is wealthy. My husband is brave. He can protect you. And at the same time, my husband is strong at night. They don't say strong in the bed. No. They say strong at night. Because amongst the Maasais, they only sleep with their wives at night. If you are a Maasai, please, you cannot have sex with your wife in the daytime. It's an abomination. Daytime is for work. You are a lazy man. Instead of going out there to work and drive the lions away, you are in the hut there doing nasty things. Amongst the Maasai, the night is very special. It is for enjoyment. My brother, my sister, now, how are the negotiations done? depending on the family you are marrying from, you could just give 1 cow or 10 cows or even more. And depending on your social standing, as your status, you could even give more. Polygamy is seen as a way to strengthen family ties, increase offsprings, and also ensure social stability within the community. So you pay dowries, cattle, money, and other valuables symbolizing the union's importance and the family's commitment. Oh yes. Women are also supposed to help the men to make them even wealthier. They work on the farms. They take care of the animals as well. They do the milking of the cows, and they prepare the food. Amongst the Masai, there is nothing like jealousy. The women see each other as sisters. Sometimes when it's even the turn of one woman to have the man come, she can say, oh, go to my sister first and come later. They can swap. The ladies talk to each other. Oh, today I'm horny. Today I'm so horny. I'm horny. I'm so horny. Say, oh, but it's not your turn. Your turn will be next Friday. Oh, can we swap? And they swap. They swap. They are like sisters. They don't quarrel. Oh, yes. And the man takes care of all of them equally. Now, when the man dies finally, the women could decide to marry again, or depending on the negotiations, they will stay like that till the end. A man can decide that when he dies before his wife, the wife should never marry. The dowry is normally different. So the woman will stay true to you even in death. My brother, my sister, this is polygamy in Africa, especially amongst the Masais. But of course, these days, religion has come in and many things are changing in some of these areas.
Luca Production.